Hello. Yes, I am a tiger in disguise. Had you fooled all this time? Yeah, it'll come through in a minute. Yeah, there you have it. My little Christmas thing. Last one before Christmas, this one. So I thought I would dress up for the part and come as a tiger. Hence the tiger noises at the beginning, unless you hadn't already put that together. So, where to begin? Begin at the beginning. So, first of all, I've got a quick announcement to make, which is, let me see. I'm going to take this off for this because this is, I don't want to ruin the moment, as it were. So the channel's been going now for about 3 months, and things are going well. I've got quite a few regular viewers, and I think it needed something else to bringing into it. So I've contacted a few people, and so far I've heard back from, I've got a definite yes from one person. I'm really pleased to announce that Gil Mondragon of a Styrene Syndicate, he's going to be coming onto the channel after Christmas, and he's going to do a one-off hour special on figure painting, or I'm not sure exactly what it's going to be yet, because I've only just sort of discussed this with him literally this morning, and he graciously accepted and, you know, offered to help. And he's a great guy, and you should see his work. His work is phenomenal. If you haven't seen his work, then pop on over to his channel and have a look. I'll try and get the link and put that in the description, so that can go up, and you'll see straight away. Anybody that's in the figure painting business really would probably know Gil. His work is of such a high standard, and he's going to come on here and he's going to do a basic painting tutorial of some kind. I'm not going to say who else I've asked, because I'm still asking people, and obviously it's best to let them know before I say whether they're going to be on or not. Hopefully they'll all accept and come on and do whatever they're going to do, and I'm really looking forward to that. It's not going to be an every week thing. It's going to be perhaps once a month we'll have a guest on to do a tutorial that they specialize in, whatever it is. You know, I don't know. I shall ask people based on, you know, I've watched their YouTube videos, and based on their strengths, they'll come on and do a part based on that. So that's really really good news for the channel, and you know, so I hope everyone's going to tune in for those. They're important things. I will say no, it's too early to, no, I'm going to leave that one quiet for now because it's a long shot, and I haven't heard back anything yet, so I'm not going to. Anyway, so I'm going to move the camera over now to the bench because we've got Angela's carrying on with her build, and I just want to quickly show you what I've been working on, and then we'll flip over, we'll switch, and Angela's going to come on and carry on with her Phantom, and she'll let you know where she's got up to on that. And excellent. So we're just going to move cameras now. Hopefully this will work. It doesn't always. Sometimes it cocks things up, so it's been a bit of a gamble. Settings, there we go. Yeah, we're okay. We're okay. Excellent. So then, let me just move that out of the way of the screen so I can see. As you can see, I've been working on, well, I've actually been working on my Viper. I've been working on a Dodge Viper, and I've had the opportunity to, I got some 2K from Telford, and I've had the opportunity to 2K this, and I am not disappointed in the results. I'm just going to show you the bodywork now. I've still got a little bit left to do, but I just want to say, look at that. Let's try and get, that is just fantastic. Don't worry about this orange peel in the rear boot section. That's texture on the parcel shelf and in the boot liner. But yeah, I don't think we can get any. Can we get any closer? There's a little bit of curve in the roof, which you can see when you look head on. The roof actually sort of dips down and curves up like that. I'm exaggerating it slightly, but if that roof was flat and not curved, that reflection you see of the light would not be bowed the way it is, which is a shame, but I mean, it's a fantastic result on that. That really is superb. And once I've got the hang of it, it's the first time I've used 2K, and maybe I'll do a live, because I've got a spare webcam now. Maybe I'll do a live broadcast and of 2K a model. So yeah, that's another thing to mention. The camera's a new camera. It's the next one up from the one I had. The one I had was the C615. This is the C920 Pro. It's a 20-step autofocus system, as opposed to the old one, which was just 2-step. And you know, it should be a lot better at focusing it in close up and further away. So, which leads me on to the other thing that I've been building and concentrating on, which is the D9 bulldozer, armored bulldozer. I've finished painting. Painting it, I decided to go with yellow. It's not a colour that's in the box. So it's when I've had to research myself. Yes, they did do them yellow, but there wasn't very many of them, but they are yellow. And I've just finished doing the wash on the top and the top and the sides. So now, if I remember rightly, I had to come in with this and turn the lamp down to a lower brightness. Now, come on then. It's not going to do it now, is it? It was working all right earlier on. Come on. Come on, focusing. Oh, yeah. No. There we go. Oh, there we go. Such is the thing, live events. They never rarely work how you want them. And there we can see. I consider that. I'm really pleased with that. Nice UMP dark dirt wash gone on there, which is another sort of small tutorial we'll do as we progress on. Maybe even on this, on another week, we might finish off one side doing dark dirt, and I don't know if we're going to get the front or not. I don't know. There we go. We're still working on it. The windows are all masked off still. So yeah, we're going for that sort of grubby look. Not completely rusted and knackered, just going for the sort of well-worn look, you know, sort of on a building site or whatever, wherever. There's the digger blade, which I've done using the salt technique. I used sea salt on that and a combination of MRP steel and MRP chrome, and also Mission Models yellow. Now, Mission Models yellow was mixed with UMP thinner. Now, I have read in some forums that Mission Models yellow doesn't mix, or none of Mission Models paints mix with UMP thinner. Well, I mean, I'm not going to sit here and say, and you know, I'm just going to show you this and tell you that this was done with Mission Models and UMP thinner, and we'll just leave that at that. That is my argument there. So anyway, we'll pop that to one side because time waits for no man. And we're going to swap over now, and Angela's going to carry on with her build. I'm going to scoot over to chat, and I will see you guys all in about 3/4 of an hour. Oh. There's your glue there.
Hello. Just to show you that I have not done very much at all. I've literally stuck them bits in there and that's it. That's as far as I've got. Sometimes I pick it up and think I'll continue, and other times I think, you know what, I can't be bothered. So today I'm going to continue. Just won't be on very long today, but I will do a bit of it just to show people that I am still doing it. It's just as and when I can be bothered. That's if I can find the things I need. Cutters.
In the wheelie bins at the back, there should be a pair of orange-handled sprue cutters.
Yep, they're the ones I was looking for.
See them?
Yep, I found them. Should be a good idea. Remembering what you've done and what you haven't done. It's a good thing, I suppose. It's a good start. Or how to do things even better.
Yeah, a lot of people juggle kits as well. I don't know how they do it.
Well, you do because you've got 2 kits on the go.
No, I mean, I've got 2 kits on the go, but some of the guys have got. Well, let's see, how many kits has everyone got on the go at the moment? Let's see what comes back. So how many kits do you all have running right at this moment? Bobbington's got 3. Any advance on 3? Come on, I know for a fact there's more than 3. There's people there that have got like 5 and 6 kits on the go. Let me find.
These will be the bits I'm doing today. If I can do them. Starting to begin to see the size of it. Possibly. Hopefully. But then again, who knows? Sometimes the instructions aren't very clear as to where things have got to be seated.
Get stuck, let me know.
So, as we can see, I like to make sure things are going to be in the right places before I stick them down, because once you stick them down, that's it, they're stuck.
Yeah, it's called dry fitting. Dr. Sprue has got 4 or 6 on the go.
Don't lose track of what you're doing.
I would. I don't know whether I could manage 5 or 6 on the go. Yeah, I think it's Norm, who's in our Lazy Bastards group. But
Apologies for the swearing.
well,
Again.
that's the name of the group. I can't change the name of the group. He does loads of kits, and he lines them up for spraying. So he does all the priming in one go. I think that's right. I couldn't do that.
So are they saying that can't be right? They are saying that somehow that cannot sit on there like that, because that does not work. Well, I think I've bitten off more than I can chew.
Oh no, let me have a look. Not many. So where are you at too?
Mm-hmm.
So you've got
I've got the bits, but I don't understand how they go, because if you look at the instructions there, are they saying them 2 go together?
Yeah.
And then them 2?
They're saying that these 2 go together, but also this piece comes up underneath.
This piece comes up underneath?
Yeah.
Like that?
Yeah.
Right, if you look, That is not going to sit on that. It's just not going to sit there.
Right. Look at the picture. That piece doesn't go flush to the end. That piece goes on the end.
Yeah, that end it does. That goes on that end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Look.
Look at the slope.
That way.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that's it.
So they're going to be glued together like so.
Yeah.
And then that.
Yeah.
That way is going to sit in there like that. So, would you glue one side on and then the other side?
Yeah, because it's all going to be pretty quick anyway. It's not like you're going to do that side and then leave it for days. I would glue, along there and fit that in, and then glue along the other side and fit that side on. See where this piece goes as well before you glue it up, because that piece has to go in as well.
That piece sits there. Once it's in, you can see it does there.
Yeah.
Just sits in like that.
Or the other way around.
No, not the other way around. Sits in that way. Up, goes up with that bit, pointing up. So it sits in like that. See it does.
Give me that a minute, so you got that. Is that the one?
They don't sit together like that. There should be a gap in the middle.
Get that open the glue.
No, I can do it.
So just checking that, so that goes together like that.
You're supposed to be doing the chart.
So Rachel's on by the looks of it.
It's very fiddly today. The one thing I will say is modelling when you're not in the best of moods is not very good. You get more and more frustrated with the pieces that won't sit still.
Rachel says, hi, Auntie Angela and Uncle Mark. Sorry I'm late. I was looking through some charts. How are yous all?
Alive.
Merry Christmas, everyone, from Rachel and Bushnell. Merry Christmas, Mark, Angela, Cass, Jake, and Neil.
For God's sake, this is frustrating today. Try doing it this way. I've forgotten how much this stuff stinks. Probably put so much on, but so much is never enough. Don't you dare fall off that end.
Rachel says, say hi to everyone for me, please. Rachel, can you not hear us?
Hello, Rachel. Phew, that was stressful. Getting there. Probably done this wrong, but what the hell? I'll give it a go. Goes wrong, it goes wrong. Now, on to this. This bit needs to come underneath it and sit like so.
Daniel, come here.
Daniel, I cannot give you attention at the moment in time because I'm busy. I've only ever wants attention when it's inconvenient. When you want to give him fuss, he goes to sleep. This stuff stinks. I'll try a tiny bit of a gap there, but I'll sort itself out, I suppose. Ugh. And we have. Ah, no, don't do that! Don't you dare! Very, very. Ugh. Temperamental is the word I'm looking for. Now. Oh. Because I should have put some glue on that before I sorted it in. Yeah, would be a good idea, wouldn't it? You want something to glue down, stick the thing down. Hope I'm entertaining people. If nothing, they can get a laugh out of it. See what not to do. I can guarantee I'll be doing things wrong.
So, Bovington, did you name your dog?
No. Why?
Daniel, no, we didn't. Daniel was named by a previous owner.
But then again, the hangout that Mark joins, the dog goes by a few names. Quite a few names. So it depends on the person calling the dog. Don't you tell me I could cut them bits out once I put that in. Because if that's the case, I am not doing it because it's just going to fall apart. These instructions are not very clear. At all.
No, I would leave that piece that you on about the same piece you was on about earlier.
No, I'm on about two very, very tiny little dots. That other piece was filling in. This piece is two tiny, tiny little dots. I can't see why you would need to put them away, to be perfectly honest. I'm just going to have a look. I'm not doing this next piece today, but I just want to have a look at something. A1, which is that big piece, and then A22, which is that piece. Okay. Oh, I haven't got a clue what I'm doing, but there you go. You put that bit together, and then you put that together, and then you put that bit together. But it doesn't tell you when to put that in.
Grace Bushnell, has Holly calmed down from the last time I was over when she bit me? No, she hasn't. She's got worse. She's got worse. What can I say?
She's evil.
Bollington what? I have a sandwich called Kevin. Excellent. I don't know how to respond to that.
You've got a carrot sandwich?
Yeah, called Kevin. Well, I like eating sandwiches, so I don't know what that says.
Am I boring you tonight? Right, there you go. That's the next section done. Not going to continue with any more tonight because I need to read these instructions myself because I don't understand the next bit. So I think that's it for me tonight. I'm going to pass back to Sprue Surgeon and you can enjoy your next bit.
Okay, so we were up to this. So let's carry on. If you remember, we got a bit of the canopy. We weathered the canopy a little bit at the end of last time. So let me just show you there. We basically just went around, and instead of using the decals, we used some oils and some acrylics, and we just gave it a quick wash over. So that's where we're at. And oh yeah, 3131313. We got that in there. Oh yes, the pilot. I'm not putting the pilot in though. No, I don't want to put the pilot in. Ah. Okay. Vital step missed out there. Why didn't I see that before? So basically number 5 and number 7, which I believe number 5 and number 7 are actually tabs, so they are there to keep the wire in place, the LED cable in place. Right, so put number 5 on. Sometimes you can handle these with tweezers, these stickers, especially if they're being a pain. But I don't think these are going to be too bad. That's basically just going to slot on there. There we go. It's in there. Now that will prevent that cable from falling out there. And then we're just going to twist it over, and it looks like it goes across the body there. We just need to let's we'll put that one over there like that. So, oops, we basically put some black tape or a black sticker which holds the cable in from that position there. And then if we just flip it over, we've also just taped it underneath as well. So that will enable it to just click down hold on a second, what's this little E5 here? Alright, we need to investigate that a little bit more before we need to make sure. So I'm going to get a pair of blunt tweezers, because obviously when you buy tweezers they're very sharp, so I need to just poke the cable through because it's resting on an area that's going to press together. There we go, that's snapped down into position. Just make sure there's no cable snagging anywhere. There we go. That's it. Right, that's in place better now than it was. I don't know how I didn't see the sticker call out there. I'm not putting the pilot in. I never put the pilots in. Just personal preference. I tend to find that the pilots come and they're a bit shabby and they're not very good at all in definition because of the size. And as a result, even when you do a half decent job of painting them, they don't look very good. Well, not in my hands, which is why we've got Gil coming on, who's the expert at this, and he would be able to make this look great, or make the pilot look great. I was just trying to find the pilot figure there, so I could just show you what I mean when I say that they don't look the greatest. Hold on, no, that's... No, anyway, let's carry on. So, did we got the joystick in, didn't we? Yeah, we got the joystick in. So we didn't get E5 in, which is a tiny little piece. Just need to find Sprue E. So E5, it's a tiny little piece, and it's been well protected on the sprue. Now this is where Bandai excels and others fail. They think of everything when they're engineering. So we've got a tiny little piece that we've got to put on, and in most cases that little piece there, not everything around it, just that little piece here, this thin section here, is what's got to go on next. All this around the outside, this is a cage to protect that from being snapped. Now, almost all other manufacturers would just have put that as a single piece in the sprue somewhere, and you would have had to take your chances whether it got broken or not. And that's what makes Bandai so much better than some of the other manufacturers. They're perfectly suited to this sort of video build because you can put them together without painting them, or you can take as long or as little as you like over these kits, and the plastic comes in the appropriate colour. They really are superb bits of kit. So we've got, and that just goes in there. It doesn't say how far back it goes. Or does it rotate down or up? It's saying it should click. No. I'm not going to force it. Let me just nudge that around a minute. That is in all the way. So we'll leave that as is. That's in position. Now we've got some external areas going on. So what I normally do now is we've done these little sections here. Now we've got one where it calls for two little stickers here, or number 3 and number 4, which I believe are going to be these ones. Yeah, number 3 and number 4, they're good to go. And it wants us to use C14 and C15. So let's find Sprue C. There we go, Sprue C1. There we go, 4 and 5. C1 4 and C1 5. Here we go, just checking that you've got a good picture. And we'll just snip that off there and there. And also asks for a 7, 10 and 11. And I'm just looking ahead to the next step, and it's also one in 8 and 9 and 27. So I can tell that it wants a 7, 8, 9, 10 and 11. A 7, 8, 9, 10 and 11 and a 27. So I normally collect one or two, depending on what's happening, I'll collect 1 or 2 steps ahead and put them on the table and do them all together. So, oh, there's our pilot. I didn't take him out after all. Oh, we've got 2. We've got another figure. Oh, that changes things now. So we've got another figure. And he's a little bit better made than I was first anticipating. That may change things. So let me get these next steps together. So where did we get to? I said it was 7, 8, 9, 10 and 11. So 7, 8, 9 and 10 and 11. Right. And that's all of them there. Oh, get that in a sec. Just find that one I dropped. There it is. Our trusty thinner stick, tinny stick, just to take off the excess edges. too. All looking tidy. Right, apologies there for a second. Right. So, serial 4 and 5, that would be these two here. And that's going to go top, which means that one will go there. Right, yeah. And it shows us exactly where to position these on the side. It also tells us to put a sticker on the inside, so you might need to use tweezers for this. So number 3 goes on C14. Not sure why these have to go on yet, but they're probably to do with lighting, to stop the lighting flashing through the plastic, would be my best guess. And we're just going to come in with the tweezers because it's very difficult to get sausage fingers in there. There we go. And then do the same on the opposite side. Just getting that off. Come on. Not sure whether I've got them on the wrong way around, but we'll see. You know what? I think I have got them on the wrong way around. I'm not certain, but I just want to try them the other way because they don't look like a very good fit. And Bandai's so rigid with how they do things. I would be very surprised if they're out on stickers.
That's very quiet tonight, so I'm off the bed.
Right. Yeah, as I thought, I've got them wrong. They're much better placement reversed. Push that down. There we go. Right. So that's going to go the end piece goes on there. And that clips on there. And the same goes there. Oh. And that clips in there. And then we've got two. That's a perfect bit there. What's going on? Let's put this side on first. Where will put it? There it is. It's the same. And that is going to go on there. Come along. Superb. With this little blighter. Yeah, so I'm just trying to figure out how that goes. Doesn't appear to be any. Just because it goes like that, what an idiot. And it's going to go there. And then these two bring up the front. Curves forward. When you come to pieces like this, just try and note where the slant is. So that we've got a slant on the front of this, and it's slanting forward, so we can easily orientate the piece to where it needs to go. And pop that on the other side. It's just a simple case of doing the same, but obviously the right way up. So uh, 27. Come on, where are you? There we go. There's 27. I thought I cut 27 off, but I can't even. After A27, and this is B. So there we go. A27, 23. 25, 26, 27, and 27 is going to be a red piece. Now then, do I paint this red? Am I happy with the finish that's on there? It's a tough call. Whoops. There we go. Got the red piece on there. It all starts coming together rather quickly once you get down to it. So then it tells us to put it back on and check the base again. There's no need, I've done that. Right, so what are we saying? 2, 2, 2. I don't know why it's telling us to do that. I've already done that. See, that should open it. Oh, I think it's saying, what it's saying to do is make sure the wings are open for the next part. I don't think it's actually testing us at all or testing the setup. So at the moment the wings are closed, they're in their closed position. So we just need to open them. There we go. And then turn it off and lift that out. So now we need to move into step 2, stage 4. So we want A24 and E1920. Saying there's ×4. Right, so let's see. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave that one there, put that one away, and then we'll just have a quick look at a bit of wash, a bit of how I do the wash on this, so that we want to try and get in, you know, quite a bit of everything. I'm sorry, the computer's down. That's got the chat, so I can't see what anyone is putting at the moment. Just so bear with me a second. I'm just trying to bring up YouTube, and once I find YouTube, we can just do a simple. No, I'm not replying to a message. Not replying to a message. There we go. Got 10 of you watching. Right, so here we are. Let me just scoot down to the bottom. Live chat. Here we go. So I don't know if you heard that, but I don't even know where that came from. Oh, it's from my watch. I don't know. Right. Hello, Dr. Sprue. How are you? So there's been no other activity on there. So basically, it's simple. Just doing a simple wash here. I use these medicine cups, which I buy offline. I buy them by 100 at a time. Oh, I'll just drop that. Pick that up. So, and then I use Ultimate Weathering Wash by Ultimate Modeling Products. This is dark dirt. These have been left sat, in fact, they need shaking before you use them full stop. But if they've been left a long period, then they definitely need shaking, because the active ingredients in them settle at the bottom, and then you know, they don't work very well, or they don't work as good as they should. So we come along and I pour just a tiny bit in the bottom. That's all I need. I don't need a lot. It's more than sufficient for what I need. And you'll notice, I was looking earlier, I had some, I don't know the ins and outs of washes and how they're made up and everything like that, but I did make one observation earlier. Just bear with me and I'll show you. I'll share this with you. So I've got the Flory wash here, which is dark dirt also. I'll give that a good shake. So they get treated the same, and we drop that in the pot there. So, and one thing that struck me straight away as I was mixing these to try them, if you look at, so we've got UMPs here, and I'm going to try and demonstrate what I mean. When you sort of swirl that around and tilt it, it just very gently sort of runs off the surface. And you know, it sort of clings on to wherever it's going, even at the sides. Even at the sides of the cup, it clings on there, which is what you really want. And then the other thing I noticed with this was this doesn't cling to anything. It just, wherever it goes, it just doesn't stick. You know, I've tried it on my crane, and yeah, it's the same sort of result. It's you know, it works. I'm not saying it doesn't work, because obviously it does. It's been around a long time. But what I am saying is it doesn't stick as well. I know that's not a technical term, but when you try to wash that off, when I washed that off, I found that lots of it was coming off, to the point where I had to go back over some parts because it just wiped everything away, whereas with this one it didn't. So I don't know what that means at all. I just thought it was odd, and I thought I'd share that with everyone tonight. And you know, anyway, there we go. Any thoughts on that, you can just put in the comments below, and we'll leave it there. So basically I've done the top, so I don't want to do any more on that. So let's pick this wheel section here. We've got 15 minutes. So and I'm basically just, all I'm doing is trying to put this in, see wherever there's any crooks, yeah, wherever there's any nooks and crannies where dirt would normally accumulate in the recesses, and see that you can see that's clinging on, that's clinging on there. And it clings on, either it clings on in the cut when you wipe. But this stuff here, let's just demonstrate. It just runs away. It's just, and you can see it's beading on the surface. There's a huge difference. See, the minute I go over with a cotton bud, all that is just going to get absorbed away. This is already drying and it's stuck in where it needs to be. Very good. But again, I'm not an expert. I'm a beginner. You know, in a hobby that I enjoy. It's just I keep hearing lots. It's like a red button topic, things like this, and so I thought I'd stumbled across something that I hadn't seen anyone mention. So I just thought I'd share it because I don't know whether what I found is important or not. It's for more intelligent people than me to work out, but it just seemed a bit odd. Just seemed a bit damn odd. Going all the way in the nooks and crannies, or as I was about to say, crooks and nannies. See all these areas here where dirt would build up, and then you can leave that to dry. Right, so once this has gone, once this has all gone on and we've got rid of it all, we'll then go over maybe with a grimy wash or maybe a sand wash. I don't know yet. I haven't quite made up my mind. You've probably heard me say before, weathering washes and weathering in general is not my forte. I tend to struggle with it a bit. I'm not brilliant at it. I try to do the best I can, and I try to incorporate new techniques, but ultimately I normally cock everything up. And the handles, just keep going, all the recesses, engine vents, little nuts and bolts. And then once that is on, all that's really left for you to do is wait for it to dry. So something's come missing off there. Looks like a handle's come away. What looks to be a door entrance there. I'm dreadfully sorry. I've had next to no sleep for over 48 hours now, and what's actually happened is I keep having these little micro sleeps where I'm doing something and all of a sudden I stop, and literally dozing off for a couple of seconds. I apologise for that. I'm gonna have to stop in a minute because it's only going to get worse, not better. Let me get this side done, dusted as it were. Ooh. There. Right, I'm going to leave that to dry. Oh no, forgotten this. And then it'll be tomorrow now that I'll come along and start to there we go. I'm going to have to stop there because it is getting much worse. I just thanks for watching. Apologies for the dozing off. That's not part of the scheduled entertainment, and that's all I can say really. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to come back next week. In the week I'll clean this off and I'll show you what it looks like after it's all been cleaned off, and we'll get back on and do some more of the TIE Fighter, not TIE Fighter, the X-wing. And then Angela may well do some more of her build, and I look forward to seeing you all then. Bye for now.